For most normal people, the coronavirus pandemic is an obvious disaster. It threatens the lives and well-being of older people. It makes traveling more difficult. It creates scarcity of resources and is terrible for businesses and jobs. However, to radical green types, this may be the best news that they've heard all year. They're finally getting everything they've asked for. This is Ben Scallan, and you're watching Gript Media. For years now, the radical green lobby has told us that an almost permanent global shutdown is what is necessary to combat the climate crisis. Now, thanks to the COVID-19 pandemic, a global shutdown with no obvious end in sight is exactly what they're getting. For example, the airline industry is suffering massively. With travel bans around the globe, such as Trump's ban on movement between the US and Europe, even major air services are fighting for survival financially, with Italy and France even considering nationalizing some airlines. While this is an unmitigated catastrophe for thousands of people and their businesses who rely on intercontinental travel, it's potentially terrific news for the green lobby. Greta Thunberg last year made a point of sailing to various climate summits and conferences rather than flying because of the alleged environmental harm caused by planes. Even Roger Hallam, co-founder of Extinction Rebellion, said last year, if you want to be a vaguely moral person in this society, then flying is a no-no. His organization has repeatedly been involved in controversial protests of airports trying to shut them down. Now that airlines are struggling, much to the detriment of world markets and business, at least someone is getting what they asked for. In fact, according to Hallam, the only thing worse than flying is eating meat. Climate lobby has long made itself the enemy of farmers and meat eaters, with Extinction Rebellion blockading UK meat markets, lobbying lawmakers to urgently ban the industries of animal farming, and demanding that people go vegan for the good of the climate. With their dislike of meat farming in mind, they should be thrilled to hear that the COVID-19 pandemic is threatening a huge amount of farming businesses, with livestock marts closing all over the country. Even the simple fact that many people are now working from home means less cars on the road. Eamon Ryan of Ireland's Green Party wanted 1 car to every 10 families last year, so that should be right up his alley. In fact, Sky News economics editor and The Times columnist Ed Conway even noted a potential, quote, silver lining for the coronavirus: the fact that it kills off climate-skeptical old people. Conway wrote, "Don't take this the wrong way, but if you were a young, hardline environmentalist looking for the ultimate weapon against climate change, you could hardly design anything better than the coronavirus. Unlike most other such diseases, it kills mostly the old who, let's face it, are more likely to be climate skeptics. It spares the young. Most of all, it stymies the forces that have been generating greenhouse gases for decades." How charming. Ultimately, we're getting to experience a little taste of everything the green lobby has been campaigning for, and if you're a climate-obsessed radical, you're probably going to have a very good 2020. For the rest of us, not so much. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to share it on social media and let us know how you feel in the comments below. Thanks for watching.